Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how to install shaders and Optifine. To get shaders, you have to get Optifine. Make sure you get the latest version of Optifine. I'll be showing you how to do both. Now, the first link in the description should take you to this website, optifine.net/home, and it should look exactly like this. Or if it's a later version that has been updated since this YouTube video came out, then it should look slightly different, but not too much. Now click Downloads. Now click Show All Versions, and then you should see 1.16.4 and down. Now, if there's a later version since this video came out, download that, but it will be the same whole thing process you have to go through. So click Download on 1.16.4. Now do not click Download here. This is an ad. We just gotta wait. And here we are. Now go ahead and skip that, and then it should be downloading as soon as you press download here, and then press save. But I'm not pressing save because I already have Optifine, but that you should definitely press save. Now while you're still here, close this file explorer and minimize your web browser. Open up a new file explorer and go to Downloads, and then you should see Optifine at the top of your downloads. Now right click Optifine and then click Copy, and now now right click it, Open With, press that, and then you should see this. Make sure you press Java Trademark Platform SE Binary. Open it in that. And now this should come up, and make sure this says 1.16.4 or whatever Optifine you got. And now press install. I already have it, so I'm not installing it, but that's all you should have to do. And then, you know what, I'm just gonna, so yeah, press install, and then it'll be installing. Even if you don't see anything, then it should say Optifine is successfully installed. And if you followed every single step I told you, then this thing pop up. Optifine is successfully installed. Alright, now that we have Optifine installed, go ahead and open back up your browser and click on the second link in the description. It should bring you to this, Sildar Shaders. Now this is the shader that I use. It is extremely good. As you can see, there's a picture there, some pictures here. It is a very, very good shader. It is probably one of my favorites. Alright, now come down here. You should see near the bottom, not just above comments and the ad, and you should see all of these, the vibrant shaders, enhanced default, and fabulous shader. We're going to want the vibrant shaders, and there's light all the way to extreme voltrameric lighting, and you are going to want whatever you think your computer can handle. I can pretty easily handle this, and most computers could. I would say if you have a good work computer, you can go with high motion blur, and anything below that, I would say go for high, medium, or light. You should definitely be able to run high and high multi-blur, definitely. If you have a gaming computer, then you can definitely use high multi-blur extreme or extreme voltrameric lighting. Now I use extreme voltrameric lighting. Now click on that, and then it should bring you to a website that looks pretty much just like this. Ignore all the ads. You should see the big download button. It's blue right here. There may be other download buttons in ads. Make sure you do not get those. It is the one in the MediaFire right here. Click download. Now your download should start. If you're using Google, it'll pop up down here. If you're using Opera Gaming browser, it should pop up here. And for any other browser, wherever it normally pops up, there it should be. Now go ahead and open File Explorer. You should see it right here. Right click on it, copy it, and now we're going to go and search right here, right above all of your downloads. Search %, app, data, %. Now make sure you type exactly what I did in, or else it will not come up. And now you should see a bunch of your stuff here. .minecraft should be at the top. I have .crazycraft 4 and 3 because I have used those in my Minecraft, but double click on .minecraft, and then you should see shader packs. Now double click on that, and then copy your shader pack in here. I have already done that, so here's Sildar's Vibrant Shader Pack. And now go ahead and close down File Explorer, minimize this. You won't need it again, so you can actually close it if you want. And now you can start up your Minecraft Java Edition. And as soon as you can see, it's starting up right here. Alright, and now that it has loaded up, you should see Optifine right here. Now if it has the sign right there, that does not matter. The little exclamation mark in a triangle, that does not matter at all. It just is saying that that's not the latest version or is not the same. It will always say that though, because the versions seem different to it. I'm not going to explain how it understands that, but that's just how it works. Now you select Optifine as your default. It should automatically be, but if it's not, equip it. And here it says this installation has been modified and might not support the latest player's safety features. It does, and when you press play, it should also pop up with a thing that asks you that. Tell it to not ask you that again unless you want it to, and then click continue. And as now your Minecraft should be starting up. And as soon as it starts up, I will show you how to activate your shader and how to use Optifine. And as soon as this is done, we should be good. Almost there. Just take one more second. And as soon as you're on here, go ahead and hop into a world. If your latest world is not the latest version, then I suggest making a new world because the Optifine will not work on that. You can see up here. Maximize that. And as soon as this fully loads up, you can go ahead and make a world. I'm gonna go in single player. Excuse me about that, there's a weird thing there. Okay, and now you should have the newest world, create new, on 1.16.4, 1.16.1.4, sorry. And I'm just gonna name it new world, create new world. And while it's making this world, you can just sit here and wait. But also, this same process can work with any other shader. Now, texture pack, but right now, you can only do this process for shaders. It is a similar process for other things, but not exact. So I suggest going and watching one of my other videos on it if you're planning on doing so. Okay, now your world should be pretty much loaded in. Here we are, almost done loading. All right, here we are, loaded into the world. Now, go ahead and press escape, options, and now click video settings, and then you should see shaders. Go ahead and click on shaders, and you should only have off internal and Sildar's Vibrant Shader unless you have other shaders. I do, so go ahead and click on that and then click done. Back to game. Now it will take a second to load, but I already had it loaded, and then here you are. This is the best version of it. Other versions still do look good. It is extremely good shader pack. I very much strongly suggest it. The water looks beautiful, and you can see how the sun reflects off of water, and shadows are extremely well. The grass waves. It is one of the best shader packs I've ever seen. It's just a step below ray tracing. It's very, very, very beautiful. And underwater, if you go, you can see the kelp sways, and it's very pretty. Alright, that was this video on how to get shaders and Optifine. Now you can take this process for any shader, but be very careful about the shaders you download, because many of them do have viruses, but this one I can tell you does not, and it is safe to download. So that's the end of this video. See you guys in the next video.